Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. My name is Sue Roskoff, and I am an ambassador here with Project Die Hard. This is an amazing organization. If you're not familiar with us yet, stick around. You definitely want to know more because we are going to get all of the updates from what's going on right now at Project Die Hard. And there's a lot going on. So stay tuned. We have so much to be shared out today. I think the very first order of business here will be for me to have the honor of introducing our Project Die Hard president and founder, Brian Gibson. Brian, come on in. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, tired, but blessed. This last weekend, man, what a blessing, what a blessing. To all of our followers that met us down in Nashville, thank you, God bless. Big shout out to Global Vision Bible Church for letting us worship there Sunday morning. It was a spectacular service. I mean, every time I get to spend quality time with people that help the mission, I just feel blessed. I really do. Because most of my time is running around and doing all the stuff,
All the things.
all the things that have to happen. Ah, but yeah, it was a very good thing. I'm sorry I've been running around. I didn't get a chance to download the videos for tonight, but we know we have one out on our Facebook page that shows the new, what is that? The Mighty One giving a 20-minute private Zoom concert to the champion.
That is an amazing added prize that everybody's going to want. So, yeah, stick around here. You'll hear more details of what's going on with this.
Well, yeah, we can. Yeah, let me go through. I got two pictures, folks. These are the two things that have to be talked about on my end today. But then we can roll back in. I'll see if I can pull up Facebook and all these other things and share them on the screen. So let's start with our need. Boom. All right, there it is, folks. The muscle behind the mission. I can't state this enough. Teamwork makes the dream work. Come on, volunteer. You're going to bring your skills, knowledge, and your heart to this mission. You're going to save us funds by giving your time, your skills. You are the voice that can help us bring hope to heroes, veterans. And when I say voice, that doesn't mean you got to get in front of the camera. That voice is writing a newsletter, following up with guests, doing. There's so much that has to be done. We need this team to grow. Yeah. Volunteer at projectdiehard.org. We will send you out what we need, what we ask from our volunteers, what we require of our volunteers. And if you feel you fit the mold, join the team. All right. We will stop on that one, but we're going to share the next one because this is the big thing. The 25th. Wow. Our kickoff event to the Fill the Can Challenge from 10 to 2. at 3402 Benton Road, Paducah, Kentucky. Look, folks, you saw the post today. The quilters are gone, so there's hotel rooms available. So what does that mean? You can come down, book a room. We got some great food. It's Paducah. If you watch the Food Network, we got some great restaurants that were featured last Friday night for Taste of the Town, see? So you've got a reason to come down, get a good meal, and then Saturday you get up, you come see us, and you get to meet our ministry partners, Global Vision Bible Church, WBGL, the church at Woodlawn, Safe Haven Church. A big shout out to the church at Woodlawn for hosting this event, giving us the space to make this happen. This is teamwork in action. And we're always seeking team members, right? Whether you're a ministry partner, a resource partner, facility supplier, mission supplier, there's always a way to help. All right, that's the 2 slides I got to go over, but let me see if I can pull up. I ain't never shared, but it's just got to be sharing the screen, right? We're going to put you over here. We're going to hop into this.
Little computer magic happening in front of your eyes here.
Is it?
Well, it's coming. It's all good. Yeah, because Saturday, it's coming up quick. Make plans. Be there. So I can't hear it. If there's sound there, I'm not hearing the sound.
Well, maybe if you pull it up on your end, the sound will come through.
Ooh, possibly. Okay, let me give that a whirl.
Because I'm not a tech wizard on this side of the house. I know how to do it in Zoom. It's under the event page. It's in the discussions.
Ooh, here we go. Actually, I think I can do this. So let me go ahead and share my screen.
Okay.
And there we go. Sharing audio. Okay.
Steinruck, and this is
Randy Robertson.
And we're from The Mighty One. We want to let you know about the Fill the Can Challenge. We are offering the winner of the Fill the Can Challenge a 20-minute personal concert with us, a Zoom concert with us, for the winner, the person that collects the most money in the Fill the Can Challenge. Please give generously.
3 and
That is huge.
you think.
A private concert? What? Because you just saw them this weekend, right?
Oh, yeah.
What did you see?
Oh, I saw a lot of great acts. Okay. This was at Rocktown. Michael W. Smith, a Christian artist. He
Love
built,
him.
he built this place in downtown Nashville for the youth. There's a skate park in there, and then on the other side is like a complete auditorium stage and all that for the performing arts. Yeah, there were rock bands, rappers, country. It was a panel of Nashville insiders, right? The movers and shakers in Nashville. They were critiquing these acts
Wow.
to move them forward and things. Yeah, I will tell you right now, Tim got wild reviews from everybody on the panel.
Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that.
But yeah, and we announced that he gave us Kicking Stones to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he played a song that night that when he came down off the stage, I said, "Brother, I love Kicking Stones, but I want that song for our mission. That will, oh, I just can't. That song would be such a blessing. I mean, my head's already spinning on the video for it."
Wow.
Okay. Because if that doesn't give my brothers and sisters hope, I don't know what will.
Oh my goodness.
That
I
song.
can hardly wait to hear it.
Yeah, it was done acoustically, so I don't even know if he has it down on tracks yet.
Wow. You got the inside sneak preview.
Well, let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it this way.
Okay. And while you're looking, we did have some commentary on here earlier from some friends that are in another meeting with Kurt, one of our other ambassadors. We had Nancy White making comments, veterans are so valuable and an asset to all of our lives. So true. Nancy's an amazing lady who's helped us out with a lot of different pieces with our podcasting along the way. And
oh yeah, she's
awesome.
She is. How come my videos aren't here?
We also had one more. Melinda Hugh said, "Looks like a good event to help veterans." That was Kurt had shared the event that's coming up on Saturday that you were just talking about. And yes, it's going to be huge. So anything that can be done to help spread the word and share about that event would be a big help and much, much appreciated. We need to get that known far and wide of what is all happening on Saturday so we can get people there and having some fun.
Let's look at this one. Hey, guess who just showed up?
How the heck you doing?
I think that one's open.
Excellent. Welcome.
We're just talking about you.
Oh, you were you? I hope you were saying nice things.
Yeah, his ears were ringing.
We played your Fill the Can challenge.
Excellent. I saw it today on Facebook. Yeah, that was awesome. That turned out great.
Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties on my end, but some of those videos we did, I know I have them. I just don't know how to get them from my phone over to this big monstrosity of a machine.
You need to hand that off to the technical division of your team.
Yeah, I do. I see they're all volunteers. Work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Trust
There
me.
you go. There you go.
Sitting in their inboxes right now, I can guarantee you that. But they're volunteers, so I can't say I need this back right now.
I know. You don't have to be forceful, but you can always be encouraging.
Oh, always. So we were talking about the weekend at the event.
Say that again.
We were talking about Saturday night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was great. Actually, I'm glad you're here because in our pre-show we were talking about Gordon.
About who?
Gordon?
Gordon?
No, Gordon.
Okay, hang on. It's pretty loud here in the airport. Hang on. I'm gonna put the phone by my ear and you tell me again.
Jordan from WYZE in Nashville.
Oh
Axiom.
yes, of course. Yeah.
So yeah, we got an email with him from him. We're going to be following up.
Good, good, good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
So, brother, tell our followers. I mean, they saw us on live over the weekend, but tell us who you are, what you do, and why are you helping this mission?
Well, I'll start in the present moment. I'm sitting in the Nashville airport, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Randy Robertson.
Yeah. How you doing?
And Mr. Christian Steadfast, and our new friend
Lisa.
Lisa, right?
Yeah, pull me.
That's our new friend Lisa we just met.
Okay.
And we're waiting for our flight. It's been delayed by an hour. But that's okay. We're in no rush because we have an 8-hour layover in Dallas, which has now come down to about a 7-hour layover, which is nice. We don't mind that. We don't mind that because that means less time to try to figure out what to do, right? And so we're in Nashville, and as you know, we were at an event called The Objective, and The Objective is like a music conference, and it's with a faith-based organization called the Extreme Tour that goes around the world, inspiring hope in young teens, underserved young teens and children around the world, and in very underserved communities, which we were at actually yesterday. We went to an area where they were in the projects basically of Nashville, and we set up a stage, and we set up a big PA, and we set up a few lights, and everybody came out and danced to some hip hop, and we had some good talk. I was able to go out and hand out toys to all the kids. I always felt like Santa Claus a little bit, but I know you guys Santa Claus there, but you know I'm a Father Christmas already. You know that.
Yeah.
Anyways, and they had some bikes for the kids, and it was just a Nashville hot chicken and ice cream and burgers and hot dogs, and we just served and served and served and served the community. It was 80 degrees, and the cicadas were attacking like crazy. The cicadas were everywhere, everywhere. You had to flick them off your hot chicken, right? I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. That's what it was. Yeah. And so we had an amazing time. And then after that, we went to a studio called Castle Studios. I think you might have seen that picture already, Brian, that I posted. And Castle Studios, it's an actual castle, and it was built in 1923, I believe. And it was actually built as a kind of a place for the bad guys to hang out. You know what I mean? Like, it was a place for the bad guys to hang out. They were the kings of the country at that time, right? They were totally the kings of the country, and they gambled, and they had their moonshine or whatever, right? Whatever they were doing, right? I think it was Prohibition at the time. 1920s probably not, but anyways, it was born out of the Prohibition, but they definitely had some illegal gambling going on. And then a family took it over for a bit and became a restaurant. And then in 1983, I believe, it became a recording studio. And the majority of all of the big country artists that you know of, including Chris Stapleton, which I know you're a fan of, have had their first albums done there, and oftentimes a gold or a platinum record out of that studio. So it's built in a castle. I'm not kidding you, and a nice beautiful rooms, amazing equipment, just so much, so much. What's the word I'm looking for? Ambiance and charm and magic. You could feel the magic in the place. Guitars all over the walls, beautiful old keyboards, old tape machines, which rarely get used anymore. But the best of the best of the best of the best. Microphones that they actually got from the Germans at the end of the Second World War. Like some of them are vintage microphones from that era. It's so. Anyways, we had that tour, which was beautiful, and then we went a little bit further in, and a beautiful restaurant. I think it was called the Fox and the what? Fox and the Fox and the Lock. The Fox and Lock. The Fox and Lock. Which is really when people are out there. You know, you've got a lot of well-to-do folks out there, especially a lot of well-to-do musicians and all that stuff. And so that's a place for them to go. It's a live stage there and everything. So that's where we went, and that was the wrap party for the Objective, and we played music until I think they stayed till like 1 or 2. We left at 12 because we had a little ways back, half-hour ride back, and yeah, it was just a beautiful ending to a magical weekend that was filled with a lot of gifts that were given to us, including the offer, and this is a big one, including the offer to come back to Castle Studios at a significantly reduced rate to come and record a record. And so what we were talking about today was, considering the offer, is that I would love to go and do a Mighty One live album. So everybody's playing all together, which rarely happens anymore, right? It's usually tracking. Everybody plays together. It's live off the floor. It's filmed. So each room with each person is, got a camera on them. And we do a live album. Live from Castle Studios. The Mighty One live from Castle Studios. That's my intention right now. For next year, this time.
Well, that would be outstanding. But
Well,
now,
you'd have to come by. You'd have to come by.
You and I have a date on June 6th, right?
June 6th, we have a date together, but there's another date that comes before that, and that's April 25th, and that's Fill the Can. So it's all about Fill the Can. As soon as I get home, I'm going to start my own can. You know that.
All right,
I'm So not only am I gonna provide prizes like a live concert from the Mighty One. I have to give myself a concert and broadcast it anyway when I win the Fill the Can. But yeah, that's what's next.
All right. Yeah, look, folks. I was honored to spend time with him. We met a few weeks ago. And things just transpired, and he was in Nashville, and our Christian ministry partners in Nashville. So, hey, you got to go to Nashville this weekend. So, brother, please, now that we met face to face, please tell all of our followers why you hopped on our mission, on our bandwagon.
Okay, you're gonna have to repeat that. Tell the followers what? Say that again, because it's really loud here. I'm gonna put the phone to my ear. Hang on.
Why are you helping our mission?
Help you audition for.
Why are you helping our mission?
Oh, why am I helping your mission? Okay, well that's an easy one, because I'm very, very passionate about veterans and what they do for us and what they've done for us. As you know, June 6th that you talked about, it's going to be the 80-year anniversary of the invasion of Normandy, which was to liberate France from the Nazis. And it was a coalition force. It was a coalition force. Before NATO was NATO, it was what happened in Normandy, right? And so I've honored that. I honored that in 2022 with a song called Warrior. And so we are going to do a live of Warrior, and we're actually going to debut a new version, which now has, oh man, I can't tell you how special it is. There is now some fiddle and some mandolin on the song. So it was before it was just my acoustic guitar and my voice. We've added more, and the intention of this is that we add a little bit more every year until it's this massive orchestra. Okay, so I've got like a 5-year plan for this. Okay, for this song, right? The song by itself, I think, because I don't believe that I really create anything. I'm just simply an instrument of Spirit's love, right? And I only listen, and then I transmit. That's all I do, right? So, but in 5 years, this will have a massive orchestra on it. It's going to be so powerful. I believe the song is already powerful the way it was given to me in its simplest form. You heard it the other day, Brian. Brian had a private concert in our hotel room in Nashville before we went and did our showcase for all these industry professionals. Some of the biggest names, in Christian and country music in the world. Yeah, so it's powerful already by itself. Just imagine what it's like when it has an orchestra of stuff on it. So we're adding a bit more this year. We have got mandolin. We actually have mandolin and mandocaster, which is different than a mandolin, mandocaster, and some fiddle. And it's beautiful. It brings, that feeling that you get, like in Canada, we have a bit of a Scottish heritage. So we have bagpipes, right? And bagpipes have that ceremonial type of quality to them that's very emotional, actually. When you're thinking about veterans and you think that those that died, it becomes very emotional.
Well, here's one for you, brother, because I listened to your CD on the way home.
Which CD did you listen to?
All of them. All of them.
You listened to all of them on the way home?
Yeah.
Wow.
So my question is, soll das hier Deutsch sprechen? Deutsch sprechen.
Say that again.
Du sprechen Deutsch.
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch.
Ah, meine Ex-Frau ist Deutsch. Meine Ex-Frau ist Deutsch.
What kind of Deutsch are you talking about?
German.
Oh, okay, yeah. German is, that is Deutsch. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I was listening to one of the songs and it said German version.
It is a German version, yeah. So I sing in German, I sing in French, and I sing in Spanish.
Wow. Not many people do that. Wow.
I'm not saying that I do a good job of it, but I do it.
All right. Well, brother, we thank you for stopping by, but I know you're busy. Enjoy your time. Thank you and God bless for everything you're doing.
Yeah, well, it's really nice. It's really nice to be here on this call. Anybody that's listening, I want you to know that supporting veterans is one of the most powerful things that we can do as a citizen of humanity, not of any country, but as a citizen of humanity. Because the battle for peace is an ongoing battle. It's been happening since the beginning of man. Man has always been in battle, okay? And I guess the Bible says there's a time for peace and there's a time for war. And oftentimes the war is to balance things out again, right? And that can be painful. And veterans are the ones that have and do and continue to bear that pain.
Well,
and I'm grateful for that. So I'm really grateful to be part of this community. I'm really grateful to be part of this movement. I'm very grateful to be part of this action. It's an action, right? Project Die Hard is an action. And so all I can say to you folks, Fill the Can Challenge. It launches on the 25th. You need to be a part of it. I don't care if you give $1 or you give $1 million, doesn't matter. Just put your energy towards this because this is something really worth supporting. And our veterans, they deserve our respect and our honor. And that's how I feel about you, Brian.
Brother, I just do this because God saved. I do this because God saved my life and put me on this mission. Okay. Now, one more thing. Remember, I gave you that song idea.
Oh yes, I don't forget. I take it all in. You know, I've always got something new on the way. You know that.
You can hate war. You can hate war, but not the warrior.
Yes, you can hate the war, but don't hate the warrior. You know what? It might be my first rap song. I'm just telling you right now. Just telling you right now. I'm not a rapper, but I'm feeling it.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Take good care. We'll call you. We'll talk to you when we're back in Vancouver.
Roger that.
So much love. Bye.
Thank you. Such a treat to get to meet him. What a guy. What an amazing, amazing gentleman.
Yeah.
Learn more.
Yeah. It was such an amazing weekend. I can't explain it. There's not enough. That's like, hey folks, become a patron. You know why? Because I need to hire that guy to follow me around with a camera. I do. Because everybody says, why don't you take pictures? Well, I'm the one sitting there talking with them and stuff. And I don't own a selfie stick. I'm not that person.
Yeah, I don't see you with the selfie stick in your hand. Oh, how awesome. Such a good. So you got to watch him perform this weekend, and then you got to meet up with him after and got to connect even further.
We met him before the show Saturday.
Oh, before the show. Okay.
Yeah, I got a video. We got our own little mini concert in the hotel, in the apartment he was Airbnb. Him and his guys were staying in. We got to talk for some good things. I answered all of his questions, showed him the blueprints of the fob, showed him where we're, and he's like, yeah, dude, you got me. I'm 100% with you. So thank you, God, because that's a blessing.
That's huge. Yeah, he's got reach. He can share the word, about the mission and just share the word. He's a wonderful Christian man, and I can hardly wait to see what comes from this.
Yeah, that would be so great. Okay, Kurt, how'd your other thing go? We saw some comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Sue, you might want to get back to our friend River Easter and ask her if she'll be our Easter bunny to go up against Santa Papa John. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant! How did I not think of that?
I didn't think of it either till like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant.
All right. Somebody write that down because that's got to go on for next year. Remember, registration's closed this year. Okay. It was a tough thing, but when he offered that 20-minute concert, I said, okay, we'll throw it in. But that's why you saw. But you see, that's why there was a video, because our marketing team, that would be too short for them to roll that all into all the marketing and all the stuff.
Right.
But that's why that video is out there. Now, I did get it for the poster that we're going to have at the event. I got it listed on that, but that's about as far as I could get.
Perfect. That's awesome. Oh,
But we talked about the volunteer thing. Kurt, did you review what I sent earlier? You got any questions, discussions? You want to tell anybody from what your interpretation of what was sent to you, of why when they come to Project Die Hard, they're, I don't know what to say, man. You're that guy. You're the guy that can explain it better than me. I'm just saying, come help.
So catch me up here. You're in terms of what was sent, because I know I looked at the volunteer thing earlier, but that's not what you're talking about.
The volunteer requirements.
The volunteer requirements, yeah. Well, I think as people volunteer, I think they appreciate clear guidelines. I think when people volunteer, they want to know that they're being helpful and they're properly applying their time and energy. And I think what I saw there, just really makes it crystal clear in terms of our, volunteer team here. And, and I think it's got great perspective there that, the one idea was, don't promise to do something that you can't come through with, because veterans are too used to that, which is real, that the U.S. promises so much for our veterans, and then to look at, the gap between what they're promised and what they get, it's a sad thing. So that is part of what we do here as a veteran service organization. Is it's a way we can be of service and rally the citizens on a private sector standpoint to kind of fill the gaps, and, I've gotten used to that a little bit. I've served in government agency and, been a part of the bureaucratic conversations about unmet needs, and that is where the nonprofits come in, is to fulfill the unmet needs left by government, where government's work stops. And it's like, from there, it's got to be the private public partnership to, take care of the work that needs done for communities and society and, marginalized populations, which unfortunately veterans are. It seems anticlimactic to say it, but that is the reality we have. So it really shapes why Sue and I are very devoted to this and feel privileged to be a part of Project Die Hard and be a part of something that we agree is a priority. It's not just something that's neat to serve. I mean, it's really in the area of priority. And we've talked before in past shows about when you get into the fact that we're saving lives here. I mean, we talked before that Sue and I have served as volunteer EMTs, and so forth. And, so this is kind of a neat continuation that Sue and I can continue to save lives and, this very different and yet very powerful way.
excellent. Yeah, I see we got our friend Earl Williams popping in and saying hello. So glad you're tuning in here, Earl. We love you. He's a DJ and all sorts of good things that Earl's doing. We should have him on here sometime. He's got a lot of pieces that he has his fingers in, and is a real great guy.
Earl, reach out, Sue, Kurt.
Let's talk.
Yeah, talk to them. They're going to tell you what it takes to be on the show, and hey, yeah, let's help each other. We'll plug you into the veteran community. You plug us into your community. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep. And he said he's been a volunteer EMT as well. And I know he has another big event coming up this summer, actually with Civil War reenactment. Is that something you've ever seen or participated in, Brian?
Seen. Never did the reenactment, because there was just something about marching out in a straight line and shooting at each other I really couldn't comprehend. I'm a modern soldier. What can I say? I'd rather sneak through the woods and Let's line up in a straight line, walk 50 yards from each other, and shoot at each other.
Times have changed a little.
This is totally well. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, he's going to be the MC and DJ for the event, and his first time participating in that this summer. So I'm totally looking forward to hearing the recap of how this is all going to happen. It's in Iowa, so we're tapping into another state with what Earl's all doing.
Iowa. Depending on what it is, girl, you might see me. Because we're bringing a facility to Iowa, too. We got Illinois and Pennsylvania covered so far. The more the mission gets out, the faster we're going to build. Oh, so Earl might have that voice for some voiceover work we need, huh?
Ooh, there's potential there. I don't even know how to say that. Traer, Iowa? Not familiar with that town.
Okay, somebody who's watching, Google that. Hey, he says he can do that. Y'all need to reach out to him.
Actually, he's going to be amazing. Yeah, we'll be talking, Earl. Don't worry. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you and God bless. My team will take care of you. If they don't, reach out to me direct, Earl. They understand that when they get the text, call me now, that it's not going to be a good phone call because that means somebody that they were supposed to be talking to reached out to me because somebody was ignoring them. But in the same retrospect, when my team says, hey, we haven't gotten a response from this person that we've been reaching out to, what am I known to do, folks?
Reach out.
You've been ignoring my people. Why? It's what I do. If they ignore you, I'm going to knock on their door.
Yeah, exactly. Earl saying, so I mean somebody done dropped the ball, and that is putting it nicely. Yep.
Well, Earl, I don't blame one person. I blame the whole team.
And I see you looked it up. So 30 minutes south of Waterloo is where that's located.
So where's Waterloo?
Center-ish? I don't even know. I know bits and pieces.
To where I'm at. Because either you're going to the event or I'm going to the event. Who's closer?
Ooh, that actually might be a toss-up. You're not that much difference probably from going there. So, well, and actually, Earl's, we need to introduce the new friend that was on earlier to Earl, because Earl is a DJ. He actually is doing sometimes on Saturdays when we have our live streaming of World of Ability. Earl's on there as well, doing a live DJ gig at the same time, and we get to hear some of the background as he's introducing the next artists that are coming up, and it's actually been a lot of fun.
Then teamwork. Earl, reach out to this team here. Yeah, if you were tuning in a little bit late, but watch the replay. We got a big musician just joined our team. Yeah.
Excellent. So many good things happening. And now, again, Fill the Can Challenge coming up. The kickoff is on Saturday. So we need to get that word out and get as many people to Paducah, Kentucky as we can to actually attend in person. And then also with all of the Fill the Can challenges going on, there's quite a few. There's a lot that is actual physical cans. but there's even more at this point. I believe that are the virtual cans. So
The
hop
virtual
on board.
cans are outnumbering the personal cans.
And I think, are there a few that are doing both?
Everybody gets a virtual can.
So we all are reaching out, and so the event kicks off on Saturday, and then we also have the entire event is running. The fundraiser runs from Memorial Day through Independence Day. So got to get on it, get that circulating out there, and we've got our own virtual can. So World of Ability, Kurt and I do World of Ability on Saturdays. And we are challenging and have challenged Diva, our wonderful friend from Live Creatively. So she is going to, we're going to be putting up her dupes and see how far we get.
Well, on that, the Fill the Can team sent out your link with your graphic and everything for you to get ready for it.
I need to finish that. I have my screen is open. I need to go through the process and get mine set up. It will be done ASAP.
Well, okay. I'm just look. You better. We haven't heard anything back from the Diva either, so
we'll be chatting.
Yeah, you might want to. I'll deal with you later. No.
Everybody's reaching out to you. You know, you get pulled in too many directions. We know.
This is via LinkedIn, so I don't know if that's. And I can't remember if this is the guy. Yeah. They don't wait till the morning. That's one thing I'm learning. After this, I shut down.
You've had a long day already.
Long day. This whole weekend is Saturday morning. Boom. Saturday night at this. Sunday morning. Boom. Sunday night coming back to handling all the emails I missed for Friday and Saturday because I was traveling, and then Monday, which I'm still not done, but let me see if I can. Yeah, let me see.
And I see Santa Papa John saying hi. I should shoot him the link and see if he wants to hop in real quick. Oh, look at this.
Still not done with them. But this is why we need volunteers. That is why we need volunteers.
So I should back up and ask. Now I know, so you've met the Mighty One. How did you guys actually first connect? What was that connecting point along the way?
Our resource partner, the Disability Channel.
It was through Jay. Okay. So he connected the two of you together. Because yeah, actually, what you're saying is no?
It was through the Disability Channel.
Okay.
The Disability Channel was doing a Zoom meeting that I got invited to. He was invited to with a few other people. So it was technically a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is all about who do you know, and you just never know who else is going to show up on that screen that's going to make a big difference in what you're doing.
It is. It's look, folks. If the only thing you can do is share this mission, share it, please. My people are tired of hearing me say it, but there is a person out there that can cut the check to fund this whole mission. They just haven't heard of us yet. It's that simple.
So I'm hoping through this Fill the Can challenge, this will be a big push that not only will funds get raised for what's going on at the mission here, but people will hear about it. It goes just to what you're saying, because that is sometimes people need an excuse to talk about it. Well, here you go. Now you've got an excuse to say, hey. And you know, when people like Santa Papa John knows about you, he just magically shows up. So I see Santa's joined us. I'm going to go ahead and bring you in so you can say hello. How are you today?
Well, I've got two different streams going, so I'm doing good.
Oh, jeez. You're a busy guy. You're always a busy guy.
There.
Yeah, trust me, I don't complain about mine compared to Santa's schedule.
You know, today was absolutely insane, but it was fun insane. And then I had copied the link from before, and I done that, and then I sent you a message. And I'm going, okay, waiting for a host, and they don't want to let me on. And then you suddenly say that, and then Kurt sent me another link, and it's like, okay, things are not cooperating with this link for some reason, and then it did for some reason. Hello, Mr. Brian, how are you?
Overly blessed, brother. Overly blessed. Great weekend.
I had an awesome weekend. It was the wife's birthday, so we had son-in-law and his wife and showed up, and we went out for dinner and had a grandson spend the weekend with us. So he helped me rewire some computer stuff. I bought a new surge protector that we all know is important to protect our computers. So that was, I got that done. So that was good, and repositioned some monitors to give me a little bit more room on my little desk. So, you know, not like looking at anybody's desk that's full of paperwork by anybody that's in the picture that sees a desk right now. But, you know, that's okay.
I mean, he's busy.
Santa, this is my normal office.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that's okay. It's normal for you, and that's functionable. Because if it was neat, you'd probably be lost.
I got the Fill the Can participants, the map, property lines, legal stuff. And it all gets thrown into this spot or this spot or this spot.
And you know exactly that spot because you'll know where it is tomorrow because it went to that spot instead of that spot.
My wife once, and I love her for it, but she actually cleaned up my office.
I know where this is going. Yep, been there, done that. I understand. Kurt would be lost if his wife didn't look after him.
Oh,
I'm thinking about my desk at work. I'm thinking because I think that happened once a long time ago. My crew tried to help me out by tidying up, and I'm like, oh my God, now I don't know where anything is. It was terrifying.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Oh,
So how is the campaign coming along? How's the competition coming along? What's the update, Brian?
well, registration closed on May 10th, and we have a total of 21 participants this year.
Up from last year?
Last year we had 9. Yeah, I'd say.
Wow. That's huge.
And the virtual cans is a new thing. So
Yeah,
all
virtual
things are
cans
going
this
on.
year, that we got more virtual cans than we do in-person cans, but
Hey, all those nickels add up to be, mini nickels.
yeah, again, this is the annual push. This is the annual fundraiser.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a big part of the program where all those nickels add up to be many nickels, which get things accomplished. Maybe not at a quarter at a time or $1 at a time, but all those nickels add up to accomplish many little feats.
Oh, it does, brother. provides veterans with a free meal the first Wednesday of the month. It continuously develops forward operating base rush. That's what it does.
Yep.
It doesn't go to my wallet, doesn't go to my leadership wallet.
I was on a meeting the other day, and I can't remember. It was in a group session, but I said, I'm proudly part of Project Die Hard. And they all went, hey, we know him. We know Brian. We know Kurt. Yep. But I mean, if we all get on these meetings every now and then and say, hey, we're Project Die Hard, and we will, the name will start getting more and more and more spread out. And that means more people know about it and more nickels come in.
Oh, brother, any help is a blessing.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yes,
Absolutely.
I will take every nickel anybody can spare. But before the show,
Except Kurt's wooden nickel.
before earlier meetings, we were talking about how do we clone people.
Yeah,
Because I could use about 10 Susans and 5 Kurts.
absolutely. I've seen it for many years in the DJ world, where you go to organizations and community clubs, and it was like there's 800, there's 1,000, pick the number, whatever you want, of members for the whole club. But when it come to an activity, it was the same 6 or the same 8 that did the whole thing. And I said, there's an easy answer to this. Oh, no, we can't do that. I said, sure you can. You make it part of the bylaws that as part of their membership, they have to volunteer for, I don't know, pick a number, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a year as part of their membership to help the whole organization grow. Oh, no, we can't do that because, people wouldn't sign up. Well, then they don't want to be part of the community center, the curling club, the baseball league, or whatever group that they want to be belong to. If they can't help participate in an activity to make it successful, and they just want to say, hey, I'm a part of this group, and we had a successful event over the weekend, and someone go, well, what did you do? Well, I was there. I drank my share. I did my share, and I picked up some of the garbage. Oh, but you didn't actually participate.
Brother,
I know.
brother, every little bit helps. Okay.
Absolutely. And I've said that for many years.
Just like we've been touting out. You don't have to be in Paducah, Kentucky to volunteer with Project Die Hard.
No.
With this modern age, with emails and Zooms and all this stuff, you can be an effective part of this team. It's just that.
Yep.
You just got to be willing to say, hey, I want to help.
That's right.
Now,
That's simple.
but in that same retrospect, I understand some people are so busy in life, they don't have time to physically help. That's where those nickels come into play.
Yes. Or write a check.
Yeah.
It's amazing how writing a check can null and void personal man hours or woman hours to help a function get done.
Oh, it is. It is. And look, whether you volunteer and you come chop down a tree, or you donate 10 G's so the fellowship breakfast can keep going for a year, right?
Yep.
That all helps bring hope to veterans.
Absolutely. It sure does.
Yeah. Don't think that, my little $22 a month can make a big difference. It can, trust me.
Yep.
It's huge.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, 73 cents a day, folks, can make a big difference in a veteran's life. It can. Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is, yeah. You're gonna have to watch the replay, Santa, because this weekend was just an amazing weekend. We got to go down to Nashville, spend time with the Tim. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's with the group The Mighty One. They were out of British Columbia. They're in the Fill the Can. But he came down to Nashville to do a concert, right, with some other musicians. So we got time to spend time with him. And because we were down in Nashville, Sunday morning we got up. We got to go to our ministry partner, Global Vision Bible Church, and worship with them. Talk to some of their pastors. You know, we talked about moving forward, what we're doing, how we can help each other. So, say our next big thing is May 25th, the kickoff event. Sue or Kurt will reach out if we can make this happen. It goes from 10 a.m. to 2, so be on the lookout. We might do a little live thing. It's just technology. It's just technology thing right now.
Oh yes, we all know about the technology things.
Yeah, because we're reaching out to a few people that are doing virtual cans to say, "Hey, hop on and do your spill on why you should win."
There you go.
And for 2025, Kurt, this was your idea.
Yes, it was. You got to share. What did you say your idea was with Santa and the virtual can next year?
We have our friend from HMP, River Easter. So we're thinking of asking River Easter to be our Easter bunny and compete against you in 2025.
Oh. I knew when someone said that idea, a month ago or so, that he was going to dig deep and, almost, like it was like a conviction or something that he was going to find someone. We knew it was going to happen, but that could be a lot of fun. It could be interesting.
It could be interesting.
I'm game.
I understand that, Santa. And they were like, well, we can still make it happen. No, we can't. Cut off was May 10th for a reason.
Yep. No, we'll make it happen for next year, Brian.
Yeah. Because the marketing team, the Fill the Can team, is going bonkers on all the last minute stuff I'm throwing at them. So I promise no more participants this year. Because the past couple of years I've been known to, the day before the event, hey, we're adding on. What?
Just one?
Usually not. Usually when I reach out, it's like, here, here's 5 more for you guys.
Yeah, that's what I anticipated.
Yeah.
It's good, but
I promised them last year that we would set the date and I would abide by it.
Cool. There we go.
They're like, we know you're the founder and president, but comma.
So this has been an amazing evening. You guys, I can't even tell you how much fun this has been having all of the participants on here today. We got to meet the Mighty One. We got to have Santa joining us, all the things that are going on here. It really has been a powerhouse evening, and we'll have to make sure to get this shared out far and wide so that everybody knows what's all coming up. And again, Saturday, the 25th, coming up this Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. in Paducah, Kentucky. If you are anywhere nearby, make sure to stop in and be there for the kickoff. It is going to be awesome. And the way that it gets even better is if you're there. So we look forward to that. And any last words from anyone? I think we are at our end here for the night. Go ahead.
Yes, Monday is Memorial Day. We will be here. Sue and Kurt got to go be on the water, but we got other volunteers. We'll try to get in there. But if anything, you will get a mission update. This I promise, because Monday mission, that's what it's for, is to give you people updates. And yeah, it's Memorial Day, so remember next Monday, say a little prayer, bow your head for a minute, and be thankful for those that have gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms.
To allow us to do things like this
Yeah,
and much more.
that's it for me.
Excellent. Well, until then, we'll be back here. We collectively, Brian will be here. We will be, like you said, on skis or in a boat. It's our kickoff to our season. So grateful that teamwork does really make the dream work here. Brian will be here on Monday night on Memorial Day, this coming Monday, for the update. And then you get to hear all about what happened during the kickoff on Saturday. So be sure to tune in and find out when we were back in a week. So again, we're here every Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Central. Thankful for everything that's going on here. Thankful for all of you who are watching and sharing this out. We will see you next week. Bye for now.
Ho, ho, ho.